Welcome to the Mario Kart Wii 2020 World Cup Grand Finals. Now I could guarantee some of you folks at home will have a lot of questions throughout the match. There will be people going backward, falling off the road intentionally, charging a mini turbo instead of accelerating, and racers holding powerful items like bullet bills and stars only to have them electrocuted off. Hi Internet, Ark speaking here with Endgame TV, and I'm here to show you the ropes in case you've never heard about competitive Mario Kart Wii before. The rules is always a good place to start. Don't worry, it's really easy to understand. The standard rule set for Mario Kart Wii is 3 Grand Prix, 4 races per Grand Prix, which is 12 races, then whichever team wins that set gets a point, which are tallied up in a best of 3. That's what these two markers on the screen represent. This is the race count from 1 to 12, and this is the game point indicator, best of 3, or in some matches, best of 1. Now the format that the World Cup uses is called bagging. That means each team is made up by 5 players, being split into 4 runners and 1 bagger. The objective for the runners is to go, race, and score points. Then, once each race is over, points are combined by team to get a score. That's what these numbers on the screen represent. Now, a bagger can get a single point by being ahead of the other bagger when the race ends, commonly referred to as the bagger point. However, their primary objective is not to score, but instead to go backward and secure the most powerful item in the game for their team. That item is the lightning, or as most of us call it, the shock. This item is like a lifeline, which, when used properly, can bail out your team if they're having a bad race. But words don't really do it justice. You'll find out just how powerful this item is in just a few moments. Now a common question that gets asked a lot is, why do the baggers have to go backward? That's a good question, and it's due to something called item theory. To put it simply, you are about 3 times more likely to pull the shock in last compared to second to last. So the baggers go backward to try to stay in last place, so they are more likely to pull the shock. Let's quickly go over a few of the most common questions about competitive Mario Kart Wii. Why is everyone using Funky Kong? The real question that you guys are asking is, why is everyone using the Flame Runner? Because vehicles are the more important factor in this game? Well, it has high control, high speed, good drift, good weight. It's the best class being an inside drifting bike. It has good physics in the game engine. It could do basically every shortcut in the game. And it also happens to be the fastest vehicle on average, holding 22 world records out of the 32 tracks in this game. So I guess the answer to that is it's just the best vehicle in the game. Now the reason people play Funky Kong on top of the Flame Runner is because he gives an additional 4 points of speed, something that no other character has in the game. And as it's a racing game, speed is kind of important. Is there a counter-picking or banning system on courses, like Melee or CSGO? No, there is not. The way courses are decided is each team will pick a track or tracks, then a raffle will start and the game will randomly decide out of the courses picked which track to play. There is no such thing as a bad track in competitive Mario Kart Wii. Each track has strengths and weaknesses depending on the situation, some more useful than others, but nothing game-breakingly meta, so there's no need to have a banned track. There is a repick penalty though, so you can only play a course once every game point. That's once every 12 races. How do you play a luck-based game competitively? I often explain this question by drawing parallels to other games like poker or Magic the Gathering. Poker is about getting a deck and setting things up to benefit you. In that sense, Mario Kart Wii is actually less luck-based than poker, because each position in this game has a set list of items that can only be pulled in their respective positions. And when you realize that, the game opens up to you because it's actually a fairly balanced pool of items that helps mid spots make plays, it helps top spots fend off other players, and it helps bottom spots catch up. It's one of the reasons we love and at the same time hate this game so much. Will we see any shortcuts? And if so, what shortcuts should we look out for? There are a lot of shortcuts to look out for. Basically, every track has at least one game-breaking shortcut. But there are too many of them to list out here, so keep watching, and you might see some of them in action. Is there advanced tech in Mario Kart Wii? Of course. Just like Melee, there are a lot of advanced movement options that help you go, well, faster. A common technique to look out for is one called speed preservation. By chaining a drift into a wheelie, you maintain your top speed over a straight more efficiently. That's why you'll see our competitors pretty much always in either a drift or a wheelie. There are a lot of cool techniques, and it's a big part of what makes this game so much fun and has lasted for as long as it did. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little detour. The race should be starting momentarily, so quick refresher, best of 3, 12 races, 4 runners, 1 bagger, 1 shock, and 1 winner. Enjoy the race.